I'm Big Man Breeze, and this is my honest review of the ATTE. We're going to be going through the minifigures, the droids, and the main build itself, so let's get straight into it. We have a standard B1 battle droid, just usual, with the semi-new gun. Now, we're moving on to this, and I've got a problem with this. So, everyone knows that this is on Utapau, and you can tell there from the background, but here's the thing, these droids were never on Utapau. The spider droids weren't meant to be there. So I think this is a small mistake, but not one that I really care too much about. I think that this is a great little side build, just a shame it's not really accurate. But other than that, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. And the B1 battle droid, 7 out of 10. Now moving on to the main figures. 3 figures that you get in this set. The standard 212, the clone gunner, and the Commander Cody. Let's go through these all individually. Start off with the standard 212. I think this is a really nice little minifigure, and Lego's done an outstanding job with the printing. So, let's get started. I think that the little battle damage is pretty cool. I also think that this minifigure is a bit bulky on the head. I feel like that Lego could have brought this piece up a little bit just so that it flowed more with the build, but other than that, it's a great minifigure. Moving on to the clone gunner now. Minifigure is great. I think it's a necessity for this set, and I think you had to have it. I think the printing is pretty good. No really small damages. And up here we've got more detail, and here on the main body. I think this is a great minifigure. 8 out of 10. And the 212, that's a good 9 out of 10. Oops. Now, we're moving on to Commander Cody. This is obviously my favourite minifigure of the build. Just his printing is pristine, and the detailing and how accurate he is to the Clone Wars is just perfect. Now, we also have this exclusive face print, and I think that this is a very nice one. I think Lego did an outstanding job, and including with the scars, it's very accurate. And all the battle damage, I think that's pretty good. This minifigure is a 10 out of 10. And this is my oldest clone trooper, and I think that Lego has an incredibly amount of improvement. This is my first comparison. This is my oldest clone trooper. It's a shock trooper from 2003, I believe. Great printing, but Commander Cody is just a big step up. This just goes to show how much Lego's improved over the years. And the 212 to other clone legions, I think that this is one of the weaker ones, but still a very, very nice clone. I think Lego did a great job, and yeah, pretty nice minifigures. I'm going to give this set, overall, I think the minifigures are a good 10 out of 10. I think the amount and the quality of the minifigures we got is just brilliant. At the end of the video, I will be showing off the clone army to the main build itself. Let's look at the exterior first. So we start off with this cannon. I think it's pretty nice, pretty accurate, and it's a nice little feature for the build. But there is one problem. I noticed that this doesn't have any actual connection points for the clone trooper to go in, so when I do sit him in, he's quite loose and he can fall out. And that's probably one of my only issues with this set. So let's move on to the front now. I think that this is a great little feature. It might be my favourite one in the set. So, we just pop him on the seat, and there's a little clip here that slides in. And let's just bring this forward so you can see the mechanism. So, we have this little bar on the inside, which is where the receiving end goes in. So, when it does end up going on, it's extremely smooth and clean. And I think this Lego is just done an outstanding job with this again. This is a really nice feature and one of my favourites on the set. I love this set. I think this is pretty decent scale, pretty accurate to the movies. And here's just a comparison to a 501st Clone Trooper. You can just see the full size of the set, and you know what you're getting there. Great detail, and I think Lego did a great job, but this doesn't have much posability. I suppose it's for the walking mechanism, so when you do move it across, these hold it in place. But other than that, great. It's just really, really nice build. Now let's move on to the back. The back here, you've got 2 cannons, and this is really smooth, just a nice little area of the build. Alright, now let's open up the main build. let's go into the exterior. So, as you can see, this is really smooth when it closes down. And these just slide out. And bam, we're into the exterior. We're into the interior. Area for every clone in the set, and I think this is really nice. But I suppose we could actually fit another clone in there. So let's just test that out real quick. And bam, he goes in there perfectly. I think LEGO did a great job with this. The interior is very nice. And let's just pop out this Commander Cody so we can get a better look. They come with these canisters, but I was missing a piece. I couldn't find it, even though I searched everywhere for it. But as you can see, when this closes down, it's locked. It's proper in. So let's just close this up. Oops, let's take all the figures out first. So let's close the top, and this is extremely satisfying. And it just clips in. So let's move on to the other portion of the build, the front. So with this, it's the exact same. The way it opens up, it just clips in and out. So let's open up this. Inside, we have a small little seating area that we can pull out. It's got a nice little wrench, and let's let me open this again. It just slots into this area here. There's a little box, and there's thermal detonators. Nice little details, brilliant for the set. So let's just move that back in here and close it up. And just like that, the entire build is finished. And this is a really nice build. And I'm going to talk about building this set, because this might be my favourite set to ever build. This is extremely satisfying, but the only problem with it is at the start it's all Technic, and if you're a Technic head, get this set because it is brilliant. The handle system, great, and I'll not get a few from underneath it. So, as you can see, the entire thing is supported by Technic, but I do have a problem with the sturdiness. When I do push down, it kind of bends. But I don't really think that's a LEGO problem. I think it's more of just the sturdiness of the pieces, but I can understand why it's not fully sturdy because this is quite a technical set. Conclusion, all things aside, I think this set is a strong 9.6, maybe even a 9.7, but you can argue with me on that one. I think that this set is perfect detailing, really good play features, it's just packed with them. The amount of posability and the movements of the ship, pretty good, and the play, just the amount of stuff you'd get out of this is just insane. I highly recommend this set, and if it is on sale, buy it immediately, because I bought this for €109 when the average retail price is $140, and this set just comes with so much, and I definitely recommend getting it on sale, because this is just a behemoth. It is a great build, extremely strong, and it does everything a LEGO set needs to do. Now let's just have a quick look at the box before we get into my clone army. Here it has all the minifigures you're getting in here, the 212 Legion, the B1 Battle Droid, and the Spider Droid. Overall, this set is brilliant, and I think that the box art is really good. I think that LEGO did a great job with this, and this is a really good box design. So here it is, my entire clone army. As we can see, we have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 clone troopers, and I've got a few broken ones over there that I need to fix. This is just my phase 2 army, and I think this is really good for just starting collecting 2 years ago. This is probably... which one is my favourite minifigure? I'm going to go with this one. I love the printing, it's very accurate, and it gets the job done. That is my favourite clone in my army, and this is my entire collection of clones. Entire clone army collection. Let me know what you guys think, and give me suggestions on what sets I should get next. And also, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and see you, Big Man out.